you've mentioned that you were very entrepreneurial at school. What was that? Was that selling like football stickers or like sweets at like lunchtime and stuff?
like water vapor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just straight water vapor, just flavored water, basically.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, yeah. So it was just that, and obviously in the shops, all the older kids had them because you had to be, I think, 16 to get them in the shops.
Okay, right.
Um,
Okay.
just like Red Bull, basically. So yeah, and then I was just to a couple of my friends, and then after that, almost my whole year had one, and
I love it. Love it.
it got to the point where I thought, you know what, let me cut my ties, and before it goes any further, more out of hand, I went crazy. I think I bought like a PlayStation or something. I went crazy, yeah. So and ever since I was younger as well, so I'd buy clothes or things that I'd get for Christmas, or
Yeah.
it was never crazy things that always got okay things, and when they got too small for me, I always kept my things nice. I'd sell them on eBay, and then the money that I got back, I'd save up a bit of pocket money. I'd save up some birthday money, and then go buy especially the Nintendos. I use that one as an example all the time. I had the Game Boy. I kept that immaculate. I sold that on eBay with all the games. And then I've put about £20 out of my birthday money towards the new DS, and so on and so on and so on. And every single console, I've done that up until the one I have now, and I haven't bought a console since. So ever since I was probably I've had something in me that is just
something going on.
Yeah, striving. I never really understood what it was, and yeah, so that's sort of like my background, my entrepreneurial sort of fire. I do believe if you haven't, you can always learn it, but I do think when it comes naturally to you, that's something that you just can't nudge. And it's, for a few years, like you said, I sort of laid off it. Wasn't really doing much. I was doing what people say is the smart thing to do, and get the best job I could, work my way up and everything. And then I just realized one day, this isn't it. It's not the life that I want to be living. It's not the lifestyle I see myself living. And it all ultimately came down to, how can I get there?
What led you to iGen then? You were obviously kind of looking, and what were you actually looking for, or what was life like before iGen?
Well, to be honest, I was about 2 weeks before. So I had my first call with Liam, and I knew something was seriously wrong, and I realized that I need to ask. I need to find people that know more than me, because it's the only way I'm going to learn. And it was so constantly asking questions, even when people didn't answer me in the group not the group chats, in the Facebook groups. Probably were getting annoyed with me constantly seeing this name popping up. I'd ask it again until I got an answer, and I eventually did, so I was happy. And then Liam actually messaged me and said, "Hey, I've seen you in the chats a lot. How do you fancy a call? Like, you can book a free call." And I thought, let me. Like, you never know. And it was a blessing in disguise. It was like somebody sent a guardian angel down, and it was when I had that call from. I like to say I'm a good judge of character, but I felt like from the first 5 minutes, speaking to Liam as well and understanding how much he knew about Amazon FBA as well. I was learning stuff from him. Like, I didn't admit it then, but there was a couple of things that he said, and I just realised that it was a powerful team, and I'd never heard of iGen before, and I'd only really stuck with the Facebook groups of YouTube channels that I'd watched, and then I started looking a bit deeper. So I had the call with Liam. I was intrigued. It was it was like at the start from my Amazon journey, my ears were perked up again. I knew that this was something to look into deeper, and so I started looking at all of you, the whole team on Facebook. I joined the Facebook group, looking at all the old messages, what people are talking about. Now up YouTube, looking at old videos, and I started understanding about Luke's journey, and I started understanding all this information. I thought, wow, like these people know what they're doing. Like they're talking facts, and they're mentioning things that I've never heard of before.
How has it been since you've started then, and how long have you actually been? I've kind of lost track.
So I've only had 2 or 3. Has it been 3? I think 2 of our blueprint meetings. So it's been a very short time. And in that short time, I do believe, I'm just looking at the stock that I have sitting to the right to me compared to the stock that I had 2 months ago. And my sort of outlook on buying products, purchasing, sourcing, and I've gained a lot of information which I didn't have. And I started the course and I smashed it out as quickly as possible, making sure that I noted, like I did at the beginning, noted down everything, understood everything as to the best of my ability, rewatch the videos if need be. And yeah, since then I've definitely seen increase in sales. I've definitely seen increase in the way I look at products and the way I analyze products, because I felt like I was hitting my head against a brick wall the whole time. I'd look at a product, there'd be something that would just make me go, well, I can't get that now. And especially talking with Eamon and asking him and bugging him all the time, texting him and on Facebook.
He doesn't mind. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bugging him all the time and sending, and even being a little bit cheeky as well with some of the questions and asking a lot, and even with the chats every week. So we've got one tonight. The very first one I had to give myself 5 minutes, because it was the fact of being surrounded with like-minded people, and it's not flooded with loads of people trying to get in at once. Everyone's takes their turn, everyone's like offering each other advice. And it was the first one that I had to take a step back for 10 minutes and just go, wow, like this is something that I know is going to benefit me in the long run. And I knew that in the future I need a circle, I need a mastermind. Eventually in the future, 2 years, 3 years down the line, I'm going to have a big team and people I'll delegate things to. But the first stepping stones of getting there is getting people around me that know a lot more than me and just soaking it all in.
What would you say to someone who's kind of interested in booking a call or just finding out a little bit more?
I would definitely speak to Liam first, because any questions, any worries, anything that you might be concerned about, he'll be able to address. And if he can't address it personally himself, he will address it with information from somebody from the team within. Obviously, he's got a very busy schedule, but you can just tell in his tone of voice and what he's asking and what he's telling you that he's gone out of his way a lot more than most would to get that information, to get it documented. Even if he's like probably out for dinner, I can imagine he's there quickly sending you what he said he would send you. He definitely sticks to his word. And definitely, if you have any worries, speak to Liam first, and then just watch after that phone call, after that Zoom call, of how confident you are, and just let him prove it to you. You prove it to him, to yourself even. So yeah, stop wasting time.
Love it.
Simple as.
You're burning daylight.
Yeah, stop wasting time. And if you're serious about it, you know what to do. If you're watching this, you already know what to do.
We're going to be covering a little bit about Lewis's journey, last couple of months with iGen, and just generally having a bit of a chat and just a bit of a progress.
Thank you. So I'm Lewis. I'm literally in a Starbucks right now. I was mid-purchasing for some leads to get a shipment out this weekend, and the time got ahead of me, so I quickly popped to the Starbucks, and yeah, this is where I'm joining from. Today,